So before I talk about this review, I just want to tell you something. The reason why I haven't been active with my YouTube channel lately, and that's because I'm doing lots of work, but it's because my room is being changed. See, my closet's been empty. My table over there. That actually over there is starting to break because if I take that chest over there and that baseball that I never use, or is it a golf ball? I can't remember. It'll actually lean a little because I have so many stuff over there, so I'm gonna get a new one. And over there, my stuff has been cleared. They're not in a shed or nothing. They're in these cardboard boxes that are put into some sort of back of a truck without wheels. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a shelf over there to put all my trains in, which is nice. And that's been clear over there, except for my King Big Tank. These are Lego tugs I've been making. Not actual tugs, but nice. I'll show them in the video. That's where all my DVDs used to be, and that's where all my books used to be, and same one down there. Yeah. Some of my plushies are in that chest, I put them there. But today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be doing a review of Season 17. Now, I know someone would probably start off by, Season 1, or maybe the beginning of the CGI era, or Hit Entertainment, or by anyone's least favorite season. But instead, I'm going to start from Season 17, because I'm going to be using my iPad for this, filming over, the episodes from Season 17. And the reason why I'm starting from Season 17 is because this is one of the only playlists. Well, all of Andrew Brenner's episodes, seasons, Season 17 through Season 20, always has the playlist with all the episodes throughout the season. Seasons throughout, Season 12 through Season 16, don't even have all the episodes. So that's why I'm starting from here. So, yeah, it's going to be a little awkward. Feel it. That doesn't mean that I think that Season 1 through Season 16 is bad. It's just that the lack of, I don't want to go back and, search up, all the episodes that are not in the playlist. Mine. So, without further ado, let's start the Season 17 review. So, the first episode is Steamy Stafford. Now, for the first episode, I personally don't like it. Now, I get that this was pretty much one of the first episodes of Andrew Brenner's, writing, but I'm just really not into it. It's sort of like Kevin and Steamy, only it's pretty worse. Yes, I just compared Sharon Miller's episode to Andrew Brenner's episode, and saying that Sharon Miller's is better. Deal with it. And technically, Stanford's not my favorite character, but that doesn't mean he's gone bad. It's just that I just don't like the episode. And especially, the ending right here. Yeah, I don't really like the ending. Yeah. Because, well, of course, Stanford learns that he should just be himself, but it's sort of like the 3 Strikes of the Miller episode, and at least Thomas and Percy stole with those faces, and Stanford breaks the 4th wall. 4 out of 10. Next up is Gordon Runs Dry. Now, this was a much better episode. It's sort of like if it was a Rally series book, only it has newer characters, like Paxton, for example. It has very strong personalities for the engines. They both stay strong to the original series. So of course, the plot is that Gordon's boat, or boiler, whatever, Paxton's boat are taken to their Blue Mountain Glory, gets burst into Gordon's boiler, then bursters happen, and all that other stuff. Overall, this is a nice episode. Not the best, but I do love this part.
Gordon, have you got your, brakes on? Maybe. Well, take them off, won't you? How can I push you with your brakes on?
I love that part so much that I almost fell off my bed. Well, I watched this back in 2013, but whatever. 7 out of 10. The Lost Pup. This episode was pretty interesting. It was pretty funny to see Paxton freaking out about Thomas losing his puff. I also love this part of Martin Sherman. And this.
Then there was trouble.
Get wrecked, son! Look at those wonkly eyes! This was also like Stanford's last speaking role until season 18. I think in season 18 he only had one speaking role. But that doesn't really matter. I would give this episode an 8 out of 10, because it's pretty funny. Kevin's cranky friend. Now, I pretty much just remember that this was actually the first episode of season 1. So, yeah, this playlist actually sucks. Yeah, I don't like you. You got the episodes mixed up in somewhere or I don't freaking know. So, this episode was pretty funny. It had, like, a crane, Hal Van Crane, like, a crane on wheels, and a grumpy, grouchy crane from the classic series. That was made into a model. Yeah, that probably made no sense. But this was an okay episode. Not the best, but I would probably give this about a 7 out of 10. It's not really that good. Scruff's Makeover. Well, what a gay title name. Yeah. So, Scruff's Makeover is where Sir Tom Hat for some reason makes Scruff get repainted, even though he hasn't really asked Whip to do that. Like, seriously, how's he asked Scruff when he'd been on Sodor, like, a few years before season 17 came around, and same with Whiff? Like, how's he just tell Scruff? What? Is he in a bad mood today? That's because he was smiling. But yeah, so Scruff gets repainted and, like, feels new and all that other stuff. And yeah. So, what do I say about this episode? I don't really like it. Not at all. Yeah. Six out of 10? Yeah. Too many fire engines. I love this episode. It's pretty cool. Although this episode is pretty cool, good, I kind of feel like that's sort of like Flynn worrying about that Sir Tom Hat doesn't need Flynn anymore. I have a feeling that's sort of like Flynn has been the oldest fire engine on Sodor and Belle just came. Like, that kind of would have made more sense. Yeah. But this episode was okay. 7 out of 10. Calm down, Caitlin. I freaking love this episode. Now, this wasn't exactly my favorite episode this season, but it was pretty close. I love how crazy Caitlin is. It's sort of like Marion, even though she didn't appear in the series this time until Tale of the Brave. But the way how Caitlin acts is sort of close of a foreshadowing Marion, and it's really funny. 9 out of 10. It's just really good. Wayward Winston. The only episode really focused on Winston. Yes, I know, Happy Birthday Sir was also about Winston, but I mean like fully focused about Winston, not about Thomas. Now, this was pretty much Winston's last speaking role until season 19. Like, is Winston literally just that one character that just drives by Sir Tom Hat? Like, this episode was really good, and this is pretty disappointing because this is literally Winston's only, like, major appearance in a show. And, like, yes, like I said, happy birthday, sir, but who cares about that episode? I mean, yes, that episode was really, really good, but, it's just nothing compared to this. 8 out of 10. No more Mr. Nice Engine. Based on some sort of song, and an annoying art song, whatever. But yeah. So, this episode was sort of interesting. I especially love the crashes and Sir Tom Hat worrying about his trousers and stuff. I also love how the milk literally flew onto Sir Tom Hat and Hero and Edward, but not his insistence. I'm probably gonna give this episode a 7 out of 10. It wasn't the best. Away from Sea. I love this episode as well. I love Porter's appearance in this episode because Porter's just a very interesting character. I mean, he doesn't really tell about his backstory because you don't know his backstory, but he's a really interesting engine, and I love his accent in the U.S. language. I love his Brooklyn accent.
Which shed is for timber again? Where do you want the oil cars? How many flatbeds do you need?
See what I mean? amazing. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Thomas's Shortcut. This episode was pretty boring. 5 out of 10. I just don't like it. The Smelly Kipper. Was this episode hilarious? No, seriously, it was. Because I love James's attitude. James is not my favorite character because I sometimes call him a D. Yeah. But this episode was still hilarious at the same time. Sorry, my fan's on. Yeah, I just love the episode. I'm probably gonna give this episode 8 out of 10. It's just phenomenal. Gone Fishing, 10 out of 10. No doubt. Seriously, this is my freaking favorite episode of the season. Not even because Harvey appears, but because I love this scene right here.
It's the next bend. He suddenly realized that he was going much too fast to be safe.
I just love everything about the scenes. I love Harvey's scream, I love the music, I love the close-up, I love the flatbeds bending, and I love the crash scenes. It is just all phenomenal. Like, Harvey's scream is just funny. Like I said before, 10 out of 10.